So the first car we're going to look at today is a 1990 Nissan 300ZX. Now this is a USDM car, 2+2, but it is also have a twin turbo swap on it. Not only is it twin turbo swapped, it's also a very interesting color scheme. It looks like somebody, I don't know what's going on. Some water splashing, a very lime green. But like I said, this is a 2+2 and it is twin turbo. They went ahead and put the twin turbo front bumper on there. And then this livery with all kinds of sponsors, looks like, and maybe Toy Story sponsored this car. But this car is $10,000. It's a 1990. It looks like it's had a lot of service done. A nice little chute. It's got one single windshield wiper. Definitely reminds me of the early 2000s. You got the one windshield wiper, the lime green, and a whole bunch of sponsorships. This doesn't look like some of the first couple Fast and Furious. I don't know what he does. There you go. So besides the color, the body actually looks like it's in pretty good condition. That color is definitely not for me, but somebody out there wants it. I got Toy Story on the side of the car. Inside we got the brown interior, the tan interior, aftermarket steering wheel, NRG, all the gauges to go with everything you want from the early 2000s. It's got the clock delete with either a turbo timer or a ready blow off or a ready boost controller. All the gauges, pop up little deal. I mean, it's definitely had a lot of modifications to it. Manual transmission, nice. Yep, you can see it's got the NA gauge cluster there. Lights all work. There's underneath the hood what it looks like. Of course, my favorite red silicone hoses. It's got nice clear timing covers. Those are not cheap. So there you go. Missing the radiator fan shroud. This is definitely not a current picture because there's no battery in it. And no hoods on it either. So interesting. There you go. Toy Story. I think this car might have the livery from the Toy Story RC car. Let's take a look. Yep, there we go. Lime green with blue splash effects on it. This is a Toy Story RC car livery. Interesting. I've never seen that before, especially on a 300ZX. I've never seen it on any other car. If anything, it reminds me of something from Fast and Furious 1. Brian's Eclipse, but no, it's RC car from Toy Story. There you go, $10,000 for NA to turbo swap 2+2. Since they didn't offer 2+2s in the United States in USDM cars with the twin turbo engine, I mean, it's kind of cool. That's what I have. That's what I was planning on doing to mine. It looks like over here at JDM Engine Depot is the only place I could find that had a VG30 DETT engine in stocks, and it looks like they're about $4,500. So, you know, they're gonna hit you at least for $500 for shipping. So about $5,000. This one has an automatic transmission. So if you were going to manual swap, you're gonna have to add a little bit extra to this. But if you're gonna twin turbo swap, $4,500. I literally remember not that long ago, like 2019, seriously, these engines were like $1,800 with the manual transmission. Now you can't even find them. But I mean, $5,000, that's the price of half the car. If I was going to spend $10,000 on this, I wouldn't. I would go find something for like $2,000 and then go buy that engine and swap it over. But there you go. If you want an RC car themed 300ZX 2+2 twin turbo left-hand drive, you can grab one for about $10,000 right here. See what else we're gonna look at. All right, then next thing we've got a 94 Nissan 300ZX 2. What is this? Is this a coupe? No, this is a 2+0. 2+0 with a lot of aftermarket parts on it. We can see a massive wing right there. Gotta have our nose panel scoop, of course, our front Vader style bumper, side skirts, I'm sure. So this is $9,500, about the same as the other one. All we have is 94 Nissan 300ZX twin turbo swap, $9,500 our best offer. I mean, the paint actually looks clean and good for, I don't care for that body kit. I don't necessarily like that front bumper. There's a million other bumpers that look better on this car. That's a very old school style to me. That's what we noticed. A lot of these modified cars got modified in the early 2000s, and they just have looked like that since. Side skirts, yep, cool. It's got a full kit on it. Rear bumper, kit. Interesting, they painted the trim. That should be black trim. It's just painted. So they just sprayed and prayed on everything there. Needs to be lowered a little bit, in my opinion. But overall, the body looks like it's in excellent condition. The paint was done cheaply, like it's peeling off the mirror right there. That should be black anyways. This is a very cheap paint job on this car where they just sprayed over everything, masked off very little. Sorry, dude. Interior's fully done interior, like I said, 2000s. Look at all this overspray right here. My God, the overspray and the amount of chipping paint on this car is insane. Sorry if you own this car and you're watching this video. It's probably why you're selling it. Oh, cheap aftermarket Wish.com steering wheel. Of course, you need to have a huge, massive tack and red vinyl everything over the suede interior and spray painted red center console trim. I'm sure radio bezel. This car is not for me. Like I said, right now we can get that twin turbo motor for $5 grand, and I'm sure we can find a cheaper 300ZX that we could swap it into if that's what we're gonna do, and still probably ring in about that $10,000 price, that $10,000 price range, or even less actually, and make it your own and not have somebody else's car, we'll call it that, somebody else's 300ZX that you're gonna either have to live with or change. This is not for me. There's some mystery switches in the middle here. We've got 2 race car mystery switches there. Nothing in this car is rare, or it's very unique, but nothing like screams value. The twin turbo engine's about it. Oh, that spoiler. I mean, we have aftermarket lights that we're gonna have to deal with. Either you're gonna live with them or change them, but there you go, guys. This is or best offer. I definitely come in with or best offer. A lot of that paint is already peeling off. We can see it in the picture. Just a lot of cheap parts. Let me know in the comments down below what you want. You want red or you want green? I guess it's Christmas themed, right? Sorry guys, I'm not trying to be an asshole when I look at all these cars. I'm just telling you what I'm seeing, and I'm not biting on either one of those. I've got a third one. Let's take a peek at. Maybe it'll be better. Fingers crossed, fingers crossed. The thing with this this aftermarket cover on like the interior is, look, it's coming up. Like it's coming up on all over the place. Right here, right here, right here. So the seats actually look good. The seats actually look good. I like the seats. Probably the best part of the interior. Whoops. Is the seats. That steering wheel looks super cheesy, and there's a lot of spray paint in there. A lot of spray paint. All right, guys, let's look at the third one. Don't forget to drink your coffee. 6,500 bucks. I like this a little bit more. It needs some work. We got a broken front bumper, broken headlight, and we got twin turbo. So $6,500 twin turbo. I like this even more. The damage doesn't look like anything that it can't come back from at all, and maybe like a bent up intercooler. Stock wheels, let's take a look and see what else we got. A whole write-up, 91 octane, 3-inch downpipes, 3-inch test pipes, high flow catalytic converters, welded in, lightweight pulleys, lightweight flywheel, EGR delete, coolant bypass, you know, all the things. He's done all the things. Big brake kit, 350Z, big brakes. Big brake. I built this car myself with all hand tools, ASE certified mechanic. Interesting choice of, that is interesting sentence there. No flaws, should show it's reliable. All right, front tire blew and smashed into a foam pole. Yeah, intercooler needs replaced, but honestly, those are pretty cheap to get the stock ones. I could go aftermarket easy on that. Oh, we got a lot of zip ties under the hood. We're missing our timing belt covers, which I'm definitely not a fan of on this motor in particular. It exposes a lot that I don't want exposed. This ASE certified mechanic with all hand tools built this car and forgot to put a lot of parts in and used a lot of zip ties. So, but I think it's the bulk of it's probably there. The bulk of it's there, as we can see. Seats actually look good. That seat looks good, dude. I'm trying to get that seat, man. It might be splitting back there, but overall it looks a lot better than the seats I just took out of my car. You know, if you want to watch that video, go check it out. We just put some new seats in my car. It has a steering wheel, factory steering wheel, nice. Twin turbo gauge cluster. So this is a OEM twin turbo car, which it is because it has the Hikis. We saw the pump on the front. And seats look good again. The car is a mess. Can't be bothered to clean it up, but it is $6,500. So this is the cheapest car we've looked at today, and I'm actually into it. A little cleanup, a few other parts here and there. Probably do best offer on this. This is over in California, King Beach, California. Someone's gonna buy this $6,500 twin turbo 300ZX. Like, I don't even know why it's still available. Honestly, I guess that's why, but that's an easy fix. There's literally a bumper somebody's giving away for free down by me right now. I would not give it away for free, but they are. I've got a headlight. I mean, that's an easy fix. That is a super easy fix. I'd buy this car. Go check it out a little bit more, and then I put the pieces underneath the hood back together that it needs. But $6,500, I like it. I like it for $6,500 as long as the engine's good, healthy runs. We're gonna throw some valve, some timing belt covers back on this right off the bat. I'm not even gonna talk about any of the colors of the intake manifold or any of that stuff. $6,500, it needs work. It's a project car, but that's a better cost for a project car than RC car. I would never drive that around. That's hideous. And this is hideous too. Let's be honest. We looked at 3 hideous cars, or 2 hideous cars. This one's the best. It's like closest to stock. Just has a little damage. You guys let me know. Of the 3, we're just gonna play a game. Marry, fuck, kill. Which one are you doing? Ooh. Probably kill this car. Marry this car. Sure, let's just fuck the green one. Why not? We'll revisit these marketplace videos here every once in a while to kind of get a pulse on what the market's doing for 300ZXs. Right now, for $10,000 on a 300ZX, you can get a twin turbo, no problem. And from what I've seen, you can actually probably get it even cheaper if you want to do a little bit of work. $6,500, that's a good deal. I will literally sell my 300ZX for $6,500 and go buy this so I can have a new project car. And we'll get it fixed up. But if you guys are looking for a car that you're looking at, you want to buy, it's on Marketplace, you want me to do a video on it, DM me on Instagram at Build Theory. We can, if I feel like it's got all the specifications for what we want to put on the videos, I'll look at it. I've done it before for people. It's pretty fun. Everybody likes to see what's for sale out there. And then if you have a car, if you're a subscriber and you want to, we'll revive the Rate My Car subscriber 300ZXs because those are always fun too. I'll just wait until we get a whole swath of them in, enough to put a video together. Last time they were coming in pretty quickly. Let's see what happens this time. I'll put it back out there. You can email address down in the description in this video. Then let me know what your thoughts are on these 3 cars. Play Marry, Fuck, Kill. I'm definitely taking this 93 home. That's what I'm taking back to mom. She's a little beat up, but I know that the value's there. This was she was hot at one time, but no. And this thing is an abomination. I'm killing this right off the bat. But this is for somebody. Somebody likes this. I know somebody likes this. We all don't have the same taste, and I'm not trying to be mean. I'm just trying to look out there. I have a different taste than maybe you have for sure. So don't ever be like, oh, Jesse's an asshole. He doesn't like this car. He doesn't like Vader style body kits on a 300ZX. I don't, but you might, and that's totally fine. Not all cars look the same because that would be boring, and that's why we drive different cars. That's why we still are driving 300ZXs, because they look so much different than all this stuff out right now. So enjoy your car, enjoy this video. If you got any value out of here, hit that like button, share it with your friends. Send me some 300ZXs if you see some for sale that you want to take a peek at, or send me your car and we'll look at that as well. Join me in the garage next time on a project on R300ZX, SC400, or even 240SX. Might knock the dust off of that thing and do something with it. All right, guys, hit me in the comments down below. Love you. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.
Perfect.